What if the part you hate the most is the very part Jesus wants to heal first? In the heart of a city too busy to notice pain, there was a girl named Lena. To most, she was invisible, just the young woman who scrubbed pews and straightened hymnals in a forgotten church near the train tracks. She wore her hair in a braid so tight it felt like armor. Her shoulders always curled inward. She never spoke unless spoken to, and even then it was a whisper. But every day she showed up, even when no one else did, especially then. Inside her third floor walk up, Lena had only one decoration, a cracked oval mirror that hung beside her closet. It had been broken in an argument long ago, a jagged fracture like lightning cutting from the top right corner to the bottom left. She never fixed it. She never threw it out. Each morning, Lena stood at an angle just enough to only see the left side of her face, the safe side, the part untouched by the crack. And she whispered, "Keep your voice down. Keep your head down. Keep your cracks hidden. Not just a routine, a ritual, a lie dressed as survival." No one knew that Lena had once been a singer. She had a voice that danced. Once. A voice that filled a room like sunlight, until the day her father told her she was too loud. "You don't need to be heard. You just need to behave." Until the day her mother, in a moment of stress, said, "Why can't you just be less?" Until the day her friend betrayed her, sharing the one secret she had dared to whisper. Each cut formed a crack, and over time, she believed the mirror more than the maker. The guest preacher came on a rainy Sunday. No booming voice, no flashy clothes. He came with a battered leather Bible and spoke slowly, like each word mattered. In the middle of his message, he paused and held up a broken ceramic plate. "We live in a world that discards things when they crack," he said. "But our Savior is not from this world." Lena froze in the back row. Then he said, looking directly at her, even though he'd never met her, "Especially when the broken thing is a mirror." Her breath caught in her throat. After service, as the volunteers gathered, he approached Lena alone. "Would you show me the place where you lose yourself every morning?" Something in his tone was holy, heavy. Her instinct said no, but her soul whispered yes. Her apartment smelled faintly of lemon and dust. A kettle whistled on the stove. She ignored it. The preacher stepped in silently, removing his shoes at the door, reverently. He saw the mirror, fractured, hanging like a wound on the wall. He stood before it and said, "This is where the lies begin." Lena barely nodded. "I only ever look at half my face," she whispered. The other side doesn't deserve to be seen. He turned slowly. That's the side Jesus came for first. From a satchel he was carrying, the preacher pulled out a soft brush, a clear adhesive, and a small glass jar filled with brilliant powdered gold. In Japan, he said, they practice Kintsugi, the art of golden repair. When a vessel is broken, they don't hide the cracks. They fill them with gold. The object becomes more beautiful because it was broken. Lena's lip trembled. But I'm not a bull. I'm just messed up. The preacher stepped forward. You're not a mistake. You're a masterpiece under restoration. Jesus isn't afraid of your cracks. He highlights them. He mixed the adhesive and gold, and slowly, tenderly, he filled the mirror's wound. When the gold dried, Lena stood before the mirror. For the first time in years, she looked at her entire face. The scar across the glass now shimmered like a vein of light, not hiding the break, but celebrating the healing. She looked at her reflection, and for the first time, she whispered, I see me, and I don't hate what I see. Tears fell, not of shame, but of release. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Psalm 147, verse 3. You see, Jesus does not discard you when you're shattered. He draws nearer. He kneels beside the wreckage and he begins to restore, not by erasing the pain, but by turning your scars into sacred art. Every healed crack becomes a testament to his mercy. So the mirror doesn't define you. The fracture doesn't disqualify you. The voice that said you were too broken lied. Jesus still sees everything and calls it worthy. Let him hold your broken mirror. Let him fill it with gold. Because when he's done, even the parts you once hated will shine with the glory of grace. God bless you, my friends.